All of you. Today I am going to discuss the important question of goods and services tax, that is called GST, as per the syllabus of Panjab University, Chandigarh. As far as the GST is concerned, these questions are important also from other universities' point of view. So you can also prepare it for other university point of view, but I am mentioning the important question as per the syllabus, particularly of Punjab University, Chandigarh. So question number 1 is, what do you mean by tax structure in India after and before introduction of GST? So this is question number 1. What do you mean by the tax structure of India before and after GST? Question number 2, which is most important, write down an overview of GST. You can see that these are in this question you will have to write down the features of GST. So this is the question which is basically concerned with the features of GST. In this you can write each and every point or each and every chapter that you can mention in it. After that, what are the various reasons for implementation of GST, along with pros and cons of implementation of GST? Means जो advantages and disadvantages of GST. So this is the question number 3, pros and cons of GST along with the reasons for implementation of GST. Question number 4 is, write down the various administrative authorities working under GST along with their powers and functions. I am repeating once again, what are the various administrative authorities which are working under GST along with their powers and functions. After that, this is the most important question number 5, what do you mean by registration? What are the various types of registration of GST, and what is the procedure which is adopted in order to get yourself registered under GST? So this is quite important question. After that, what do you mean by composition levy scheme or compound levy scheme? Explain it in detail. It is also one of the important question of GST. What do you mean by composition levy scheme or compound levy scheme? Explain it in detail. After that, what do you mean by ITC, that is called input tax credit, and what are the various provisions regarding ITC? That can be the question that an examiner could ask you as a long question in your examination. After that, after input tax credit, the question is that can be formed in 5 marks, or they can ask 3 points to make your question of the type of long. These are debit note, credit note, and tax invoice. So these are the questions that could be asked in 5 marks. Combinedly they will become of the question of 15 marks. But they will not be separately asked. That was from unit number 1. And when we comes to unit number 2, what do you mean by supplies, and what are the various types of supplies, or you can say that explain in detail interstate trade supplies in the codes of intrastate or interstate. I am repeating the question once again. Explain the supply and explain the provision regarding interstate supply or intrastate supply under the GST. After that, what do you mean by various types of returns that has been filed by the assessee while making their GST return? I am repeating once again, what are the various types of returns an assessee has to file? After that, the important question is mean by offense and penalties, and what are the various offense and penalties under GST law? Next question is, what do you mean by levy and collection of IGST? What are the various provisions regarding levy and collection of IGST? Last question, which is important, is what do you mean by refund of GST? Explain the provisions regarding refund of GST along with various exemptions of GST. So these are the important questions of GST from Panjab University, Chandigarh. So prepare it for your further exam. Thank you so much.